Thank you for joining my channel. Please help me with YouTube algorithms and like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. This is FastBNB 101 video. I'll go over FastBNB yield farming and I'll answer some of the frequently asked questions and review of FastBNB. All right, let's do it. So as I talked before, when you consider staking, consider you have a project like FastBNB, something which is very important. You want to make sure you understand what token your project is working on. In this case, it's working on BNB and BSC Binance Network. What you need to do is to make sure your wallet is also supporting BNB and Binance Smart and Network as well, because you would easily be able to transfer, withdraw, and deposit. So generally, as default, MetaMask does not have that option. So you can look at one of my videos. I'll put it here, and to see how you can add Binance Smart Chain to MetaMask, and also how you can add your token or install MetaMask if you don't have MetaMask installed. So that's a requirement. So before you start anything, you need to install your MetaMask and then make sure you are on BSC and also you have BNB token on your wallet. So if you don't have BNB token, that means you need to go and buy BNB. So in order to buy BNB, you go to an exchange like Binance Crypto. With Binance, it depends. Not everywhere has Binance. There's some restriction. In my case, I've deposited. It takes 10 days to withdraw, but with Crypto.com, it was really very easy. So you go to an exchange. You can see what works for you. You go to your exchange, and you're basically gonna buy or trade BNB. When you buy BNB, you can either do it, direct deposit from the bank or debit card, depending to your bank and your exchange you pick. And you want to make sure when you buy this BNB, it's on the BSC network. So it is not in any other network. That is very important, because if it is, then it will be very easily will come to MetaMask, and then from there you can move it to FastBNB platform. If it is not, then you have to bridge it or exchange it so that you bring it to the right format. So this is the overview. Now, from FastBNB perspective, as I mentioned, it is on Binance Coin, BP20. The network is Binance Smart Coin, and there is a minimum of 0.01 BNB in order to invest. And this all depends what is the price of BNB at the time that you're making the purchase. And also there's a gas fee. When you withdraw money from the platform, FastBNB platform, you got to pay a gas fee. When you deposit money, you got to pay gas fee. So you want to consider you get a little more, like 0.11. So you consider the gas fees as well. Keep in mind, this is a high risk, high reward. So do your own research to make sure this is what you're looking to do. I'm not an investment advisor, and please don't take anything here as a financial advice. It's barely covering my journey of doing crypto. So one way you make money for FastBNB is by yield farming. So that is every day you get paid. And another way is through referral program that you get paid. And next is through the seed income. You get some very small seed income. These are all a small amount, but all of that will really add up together to make it FastBNB very interesting. So my focus is mainly on making it yield income and how you earn money. Okay. Next is, how does it? Now, assume you pay $400. I put the example of $400, just an example. You can put any number that makes sense for you. You deposit that through your exchange, and it gives you, let's say it gives that 1.1 BNB. Then you transfer that into your MetaMask. So now in MetaMask you got 1.1 BNB. Probably have a little less than that because of the transaction from your exchange to MetaMask. And then what you do is you take one of that to BNB. Then you have 0.1 outside, and that is still there in your in the MetaMask, and that is used for your exchange fee or gas fees and things like that. In this example, I'm considering 1 BNB you're depositing, but the minimum is 0.01. So you can deposit 0.01. You don't have to go 1, or you can deposit a lot more. So it all depends on what you like to do. Okay, so next let's go over how it works. So in general, we know the minimum investment in FastBNB is 0.1. So on day 0, you put 0.1, and on day 1, you get 3% earnings. So it would be 0.003. So the total return would be 0.003. So if you go this for 3 months, which is the end of the contract, you add them all together, it will be 0.27, which is this 0.1. You start with it 0.1, you have 270% increase, and it will be 0.27, and at the end of 90 days. So this is one contract. Now, when this contract is over or expired after 90 days, your initial investment is gone, and what you're getting at the end is 0.27. So that is how this works. And as I mentioned, the minimum investment is 0.1. So until you reach to 0.1, which is generally the break even is about 33 days, you will not be able to reinvest until you reach 0.1, and then you can start reinvesting. You can do that as well. So let me go through a scenario which is a little bit easier to reinvest. Let's say you start with 3.5 BNB, and the price of BNB, let's assume it was about 370. Let's say you start with that. Then on day 0, you put that, and day 1, you will be at 0.105, the 3% of it. That's what you will get. So this is definitely over the minimum investment. So which means if you're interested, next day you can reinvest it, the same 0.105. And next day you're going to get 0.015. Again, you can reinvest that as well. So you can reinvest all the time. Now keep in mind your initial investment that you started with 3.5, it's a 90 days contract. When it's expired, you don't get your 3.5 back, but instead you get 9.45 back, which is 27% of the 3.5. Assume it like when you make a deposit, you are depositing it for 90 days. And when that is gone, that money is gone, you're just going to some return back. And this is the effect of compounding. Next day, you do 0.105, then that's a new contract. So assume every deposit is a new contract valid for 90 days. And then you get 27% of that. And that would be effect of compounding here. Okay, next I'm going to go over some questions. The token, as I mentioned, it was BNB, and the network is Binance Smart Chain. Minimum investment is 0.1 BNB. I have been asked whether other wallets are supported or not. It works best on MetaMask. It's recommended to use MetaMask. It is much easier and reliable. And I also been on a video that I saw the creator said using MetaMask, but I've also heard people saying it is working on Trust Wallet as well. But I don't know. And people who have asked me if it works on Trust Wallet, I've recommended them to use MetaMask. It is much easier to work with. So if you look at here, there's a video I have on how to installing MetaMask. Another question I have had, what happens to my initial investment? Your initial investment, when you put the money, it's gone. It's that you get 270% in 90 days. So keep in mind, that is the most important thing. And people also have asked me, do I get my initial investment back at the end of 90 days? No, you don't get it back. And instead of that, you get, let's say you put a 1 BNB, you get 2.7% of that back. So that is, which is 2.7 BNB. So that is what you get back. And that what you get back already includes your initial investment. Another question was, when can I start withdrawing? Let me go back here. You can start withdrawing the next day. As soon as the money is available, there's no minimum. As soon as the money is available, you can withdraw. But keep in mind, when you withdraw, there is a gas fee. So you want to make sure it really makes sense to withdraw. In your case, if it is 0.105, sure, you can definitely withdraw. The gas fee is minimal. You can very easily withdraw. That's not a problem. Okay, another question was on how to check the gas fee. Okay, let's look at it. So let's say I'm going to refresh this for a second. So let's say I go to dashboard, right? I'm going to scroll down, and let's say I'm going to withdraw this. I'm not going to withdraw it, but let's say I'm going to withdraw it. So I click on it and I say yes. Then it comes back with the gas fee. So keep in mind, I always look at this. If it is 2 or 3 zeros, I say this is good. If it is 1 zero, I think it's now expensive. So it is 2 or 0, I click on confirm and I'm done. But since I'm not going to withdraw it, so I'm not going to do that right now. And the next item is please make sure you spend the money you can afford to lose. So this is a high risk, high reward. But you want to make sure that's what you want to do. And please do your own research. This is just my journey of what I did in my example. Okay, now let's go over a review of the FastBNB. I'm going to start right here. Let me do a refresh. That is really good. So I had refreshed this about a couple of hours ago, and I see by now it's already, we got 7,200, 200 BNB token was already added. So as you can see, right now we have 7,200 BNB and about 2.6 million. But keep in mind the price is currently at 370. So otherwise, when the price goes higher, this would be much higher. So this is FastBNB. You see right now on a 15-minute chart. In fact, earlier today was at 362, and now it has gone up. It is really at that level, it's going up. Maybe if you look at it, it was just a few days ago, it was at 389. Now it's really good time to buy more. I was planning to buy more when I checked it earlier today. I was planning to get some more, but since then the price has gone up. But anyway, it's a really good time to buy more. But please do your own research. So that is the price. So let's go down here. I'm going to go to balance transfer. And that also looks very good. It has got a good trajectory. It is moving up, and number of coins. And this is what you see on as of February 2nd, which was yesterday. The value of BNB 720. Now let's look at the BNB transfers. To me, looks very healthy, and as you can see, the black line shows received in. So there are more that are received to the platform than withdraw, and it's going in a really good direction. In fact, today also I added a lot more into the mix. So this is how the trajectory looks for FastBNB. Next, let me show you the calculator. If you have not used the calculator, it is 0.03. I'm already working on 0.04. And when you look at this calculator, you can download it from the website. Please, when you download, if you want to make your own copy. In order to get the calculator, you can go to my YouTube channel. If you scroll down, you will see, if you join to my Telegram channel or group, right there, you would see the option to download it. It is pinned at the top of my message. And I have my FastBNB link here as well. If you decide to sign up, and I would appreciate you support me in signing up through my link, and it's also in the calculator. and also in the welcome message when you log into when you join the account. Now, when you look at the calculator, I'm gonna go towards, in this example, I have assumed 3.5 BNB. I'm gonna make it 0.01, which is the minimum, and I'm gonna show you what really happens. When you start with 0.01, your earning day one, it is 0.003, and but unfortunately, you can't really redeposit back. The only time you can redeposit back or compound it is when it really gets to 0.1. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to take time to redeposit, add these all different earnings till you get to 0.1, so you can reinvest it. However, what I did, if you have start with 3.5, you'll see with 3.5, you can very easily the next day reinvest. So that's not an issue. You can easily, because it is the minimum of 0.1, you can very easily to reinvest, and you'll know in both cases, after 33 days, you get all your money back. In case if you want to, here I've set 100% reinvestment, maybe you don't want to reinvest at all, want to withdraw every day. So at the end of, you see right at 10th day, you put 3.5, you get 1 BNB back. At 20 day, you get 2 BNB back. And 33 day, you get all the BNBs back, and the rest of it is what you have profited. Now, I am making a strategy spreadsheet for the people who have signed up under me that at least start with 3.5 BNB, because the strategy is really based on the reinvestment. Otherwise, it would not really make sense. I'm making that a strategy. If you have signed up under me, or you're looking to sign up under me, please let me know. And after you sign up, give me your address, and I will add you to my private Telegram group and share you with a spreadsheet that gives you some ideas and strategies on how to best take advantage of this. Thank you. And if you have any questions, please let me know.